What scent is that? Is this
Vanilla.
vanilla?
Yeah. Hopefully it's just one nice. And if it stinks, oh. What can I do? Hey fam. Well, blood.
You say, bro?
Welcome to the pod. Nice to have you here, bro. How you been, man?
I've been alright. Been good.
Yeah.
Can't
Life treat
complain.
you well?
Yeah. You know, life's been treating me great, but then you know, in life, there's always downs.
Has its ups and downs.
Exactly. But every down there's always an up. So you know, I can't complain, man. I've been good. How about you?
Same old, bro. Same old, fam. I think that was like one of the first things that I actually wanted to ask you. Still, I can't lie. That like, I think fairly recently. I think it's a shared experience with everyone, to be fair, though, bro. But I feel like everyone fairly recently has been going through like a very turbulent period of change, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like with me, for example, it was like me breaking up with my ex, coming back, hitting rock bottom again, deciding to do things differently, hitting rock bottom again, deciding to carry on doing things differently, hitting rock bottom again, deciding to carry on going like differently. But just like you, bro, in the downs, I always try to find like, I don't know, bro, the lessons that I can learn and like things that I can maybe keep my eyes open to and do differently, so that like the same things don't keep repeating and all that sort of stuff. But like, there it is. Look.
Oh,
Well, go on, blood. Finally come out to say hello,
hey.
yeah? But yeah, like, what's been some of the hardest moments in your life recently, and how do you find getting past those things, and how do you like, what keeps you going? What have you taken from it? Like, I don't know, like, where has Julian been and is currently at now?
Well, to be honest, like the conversation that we had before,
Yeah.
the only bad thing that's happened recently is obviously break up with my ex. Obviously it was a rough patch. It was a bad time for me. You know, I was going through a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. But at the end of the day, you know, if you're gonna carry on being in that bad emotion, bad feelings, you know, you're not gonna level yourself up. So you have to, you know, pick yourself up and move on. You know, it's life. If you say that, you're just gonna not progress and be the best that you can be. So, you know, during my relationship with her, I was starting out, you know, my marketing thing, you know, building websites for my clients, and I had some time when I was with her, but now that we're not together, I have so much time, so much more time that I can now focus on that. So in a way, sort of a blessing, because now I can fully focus my time and attention onto, you know, something that I really want to grow and expand, something that's going to be valuable to me in the near future. Something that's going to help me to get to a position that I actually want to be in. So I think that's the only bad experience that I've had, and it's, you know, it's been a blessing in disguise. As much as, you know, as it hurts, it's still a blessing.
It's life, innit?
But yeah, bro, it's life, and you know, there's always gonna be bad things happening. It's just the way that you bounce back from them.
Yeah, fact.
You can't let them eat you up, because if you do, you're just gonna be in this emotional state, depressed state. Don't get me wrong, I was there.
Yeah,
I was there. I was there for like a whole good month. I was just like stressing, just, you know, thinking about her. I was like, fuck, how am I gonna move on, bro? Like, bro, I was stressing, because obviously, you know, when you're with someone for so long, you adapt your life to them. So whatever you're gonna do, you know, you do it with them.
Yeah.
Literally.
How do you feel now, though? Yeah. So, because I'm at a place here where I think about relationships, or I think about even giving my time and my effort, or like my undivided attention to another person, and maybe curating a relationship here. But bro, I can't lie, yeah, I can't do it. Like, I get mental block, bro. I think to myself that, like, where it would be nice, I can't imagine being in a like physical and intimate space with someone like that and letting someone in like that again, fam. At least for a while, bro. Do you think it's the same thing for you? Do you look at it like that as well, or do you still like keep a door open to it and like you're still very much like, if it happens again, like what can I do?
I've been trying to speak to people, obviously.
Yeah. Because I had another question.
And then like, I'd say, like, after a week of just speaking, I just can't be bothered, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to, me speaking to girls is me trying to, block my ex. It's not a good way.
If I can't get over you, I'll get under someone, innit? That's what they say. Bro. I hear it still.
But yeah, bro, like I the first week of speaking to someone, yeah, calm, bless. But then afterwards, I just can't be bothered, bro. It's just like time consuming, and to be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too quick for me to move on. You know, I still need to better myself in certain areas. Don't want to get into another relationship and do the same mistakes that I did previously.
You might drink your coffee, by the way, so you might want to move him out of the way. But yeah, go on, say.
So right now, best for me to work on myself and the things that I'm working on. And if something happens down the line, it happens, innit?
Yeah, I hear it.
Like, you never know. Maybe in 2 months' time, I could be in a relationship.
That's scary thought.
It's scary, man. But that's life. You never know what can happen. So yeah, that's the way I see it.
Because you know what, yeah, there was a period where after my ex, like I was doing the same thing, and I was on Hinge, bro, chatting to girls, going on dates, doing this, and it was the same thing, bro. Like after a week, you're just kind of a bit bored, and then I was doing that for the same reasons too. And I thought that cool. I was over my ex, like, because it had been a while, bro. And then I jumped on Hinge and then I started doing those things. And I thought, cool, like, I'm over her. Like, I don't give a shit no more. Like, I can do my own thing. I know I'm in a good space to, like, do what I want to do and stuff like that, yeah. But I got burnout so quick, fam. I got burnout so damn quick, bro. And the thing is with me too is that I get lost in the sauce too quickly. You know what, yeah? I don't know if this is a man thing or a Latino thing, yeah? Where I feel like because we love so hard, and I think that is a Latin thing in general.
That is a...
Do you know?
Mostly a Colombian thing.
yeah, maybe a Colombian thing, innit? Like, I think because I love so hard, yeah, it's so easy for me to get lost in the sauce. So when I first started going on Hinge, like, at first I was in this mindset, I was like, yeah, man, I ain't here for no relationships, nothing like that. Like, I'm Gucci, like, whatever. I know I'm just gonna have my fun, and that's it. Like, that's all I'm gonna do here. That's all I'm gonna do here. And like maybe the first like 3-4 like things that you link and like you speak to and all that sort of stuff, it goes that way. But then you might meet another one and it's like, oh, this one's nice, this one's kind of interesting too. Like, she's not just for, like, I can see her being a bit more than just for fun, because I don't know, like, she might stimulate my mind a little bit or like get whatever. And then I just start getting lost in the sauce, bro. And I get too lost in the sauce, and then fucking I'll end up like, don't know, trying to progress it in a way that shouldn't really be going, and I'll try to think of it more than just a link or like whatever it is, and then bro, I get too distracted. I stop doing the podcasting stuff, I stop doing my work, I stop caring about bare other shit. Like, I might be spending bare money recklessly or whatever it is, and then yeah, but then I kind of go back into that spiral again of just like chatting to someone and then losing myself and letting everything go and blah blah blah. So I don't know if you experience the same thing too, bro, but I think it's also because of that I'm now at the point where it's just like, nah, fuck that, man. I can't be able to do that shit no more, bro. I'm just trying to do the podcast full time and just like focus on that instead. But then, yeah, here's the question I was going to ask you earlier, which was, talking to girls is a way of just like avoiding your problems, innit? But then, do you find that working on, let's say, your business, and the same way it is for me working on the podcast, do you find that that's also a way of avoiding problems that you should be tackling? Or do you think that's you doing something about them? Does that make sense? Like, what I mean by that is, like, the reason why I started a podcast to begin with was because I've never actually done something that I've wanted to do. Like, never actually followed through with doing something that I genuinely want to do, like a big project, like a podcast, yeah? And the reason why I saw it as healing was because I wasn't doing this to avoid my issues. I was doing this because I was trying to find myself and like do the things that I genuinely wanted to do and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So do you find that like your business and working on your business is the same as talking to girls and avoiding the pain, or do you feel like that's you working on?
No, it's completely different. It's just me working on myself, because it's something that I'm, regardless whoever's in my life or outside of my life, this is something that I have to do myself. As a man, this is something that I have to achieve. Whether I like it or not, and despite any problems or struggles that I'm having outside of work, it's something that I have to do. You know, because eventually I do want to provide for myself, for my family, and if I'm letting, well, obviously not little struggles, but if I'm letting struggles be the block, it's not gonna help me, man. I need to focus on my work. So I don't use work as a escape, because it's something that I programmed for me to do on a day-to-day basis. What I would say is something that I do use as an escape if I ever have like thoughts of my exes, you know, just meeting out with friends or going to the gym or playing video games. You know, before, when I was with my ex, I barely played video games, but now, like, after I've done my productive stuff like work, gone to the gym, I'll jump on, play a few games of COD, and then I just use that. Exactly. Because obviously when you're in a relationship, you don't really have me time. You don't have yourself time. Dependent on how you say it up, it. But because I was living with my ex.
Is it?
Yeah. I told you, bro. Did I not tell you?
I didn't know you two moved in with each other though.
Yeah, she moved in with me, like.
Oh, I think I remember you saying that, like, she was living there, but I didn't know it was like, was it full time?
Yeah, it was basically full time.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, bro, it was full time. So obviously, Monday to Sunday together. We do everything together. And I'd say, like, throughout the week there'd be just like one day, maybe like 4 hours where I'd just me time, where I'm either linking my boys or I'm doing something else. But one thing that I did not let intervene was my work. Like every day I was still doing work, regardless of, because at the time I was working at Amazon, innit? So whether it be in the morning or in the evening, I would still dedicate maybe an hour or two to work.
Yeah.
And then
that's good though, man. At least you still had that. I never had that, bro.
Yeah.
All my hours are just lost. They're all gone, fam. All out of the water, fam. They're all gone. But that's crazy though. I can't lie, I didn't know it was like that though. I didn't know she moved in full time Monday to Sunday.
Yeah, I told you. Did I not tell you?
But I can't lie, I probably went over my head. I smoke too much, bro. Some things go in one day, come out the other. Like, that shit's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts, man. Do you look back at like things like that and think to yourself like, raw, what would I do differently? Like, is the way that I did this correct even? Like, I don't know. Do you look back at it and analyse everything, or do you just kind of like...
Oh, 100%.
Let it be...
No, 100%, bro. I reflect on stuff that happened and see where I went wrong. And obviously, whenever I'm in a new relationship... I mean, not even in a new relationship, just in life in general. Because if I'm, making a mistake in a relationship, I don't want to make it...
Go back and...
I don't want to do it with a friend or a family member. So the stuff that I did, I'd reflect on it and then see where I can improve on, so I wouldn't make that mistake again.
Yeah. Fair. That makes sense.
Just so I can better myself as a man.
Hey, are you religious? Do you believe in God?
I believe in God.
Yeah.
I don't really pray, don't really go church that much. But no, I do believe in God. One time I was walking and a guy came up to me and he asked me, do you believe in God? I'm like, yeah. Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Wow, I didn't ask you though.
I don't know. It was just random. It was just a random question. And I told him like it
wasn't for no reason.
No,
like, he wasn't like trying to get you into a church.
No. He was just like asking, like, generally asking me. And I was like, obviously I was a bit confused because who comes up to your question like that?
Question.
So I was a bit shocked. But then I told him like, yeah, I believe in God. I believe God created Earth and all the animals and all the humans that are in Earth. The Big Bang Theory. It's a good theory, but I don't think that's the case.
You don't think so?
Nah, man, bro, how you 2 atoms just going boom?
Was it?
And it created a spot.
Yeah, I hear it still. I don't know how the world begins, innit? Like even in the Bible doesn't like speak about it properly. Have you read the Bible?
I've read the Bible years ago.
Oh.
Probably when I did my first Holy Communion. And that was the last time I read the Bible.
That's like year 3, bro.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
3.
But no, I've told myself that I want to reread the Bible this year.
You should do it, bro.
No, definitely.
You should do it still. I can't lie.
When
you do it though, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think like reading the Bible is such a personal thing. You do it how you want to do it, and you approach it how you want to approach it.
How did you approach it?
At first, yeah, when I first started reading the Bible, obviously I didn't know how to approach it, so I just started from Genesis, like the very beginning, and I read like all of Genesis. But after I read all of Genesis, I read it as if I was reading a book, like a story.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really the same because I wasn't really taking my time and like digesting certain things and like actually soaking it in. Because reading the Bible is different than reading like a novel, like a non-fiction book, for example, whatever it is. So then afterwards, I like did a bit more research. I started listening to like other people that would like, I don't know, study the Bible and talk about like themes in the Bible and shit like that. And then I was like, and then everyone would suggest to start with the Gospels. So go New Testament, start with the Gospels. And even though there's a lot of cross-referencing on like, there's many things in the New Testament that like, I don't know, Jesus might speak about, and then you're kind of like, what's he on about? Because that's Old Testament, I don't know what he's on about. You can kind of just go back and like read over it very briefly and just like kind of understand what he's trying to say. But the actual approach that I took to reading the Bible when I first started, like properly, was I do the Gospels first. I'll do a chapter a day, and one chapter is like 2 pages. It's not much, but what I would do is I would take notes. So I'd read it all through, then I'd go through it again. But as I'm going through it, take notes, and the notes that I would take would be like, what do I think this means, or like what do I think Jesus was trying to say here, or like what do I think this particular passage was trying to like insinuate and say. Because, and this is something that I speak about in like all my early episodes of the podcast, because bro, I was reading the Bible every day, bro, taking notes every day, and like this is what I was proper into every day. Yeah, like what I realized was that everything that I was reading and learning by myself was almost like completely different from what religion told me like the Bible was, and what God was, and what Jesus was, and like what all the messages meant, innit? And I soon started realizing that like, fuck, like reading it for myself and doing it my own way and taking notes and digesting it in my own manner. One, the Bible is very personal, so like don't get me wrong, I can tell you how to do it, bro. I can tell you, yeah man, start with the Gospels, yeah, like I don't know, fucking take notes every chapter, whatever it is, but that might not work for you, so you kind of have to find your own way to read the Bible, innit?
Yeah.
But that was one of the biggest things that I've realised, bro, that like the Bible is very personal, so you take it how you're supposed to take it. Because one passage to you might mean something to you today, but tomorrow might mean something else. But they still have like, it's still based around life and living life correctly and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, bro, like, but the more I read the Bible, the more I realized that like religion's kind of a scam. That like following a religion and worshipping and like doing mindless worship and just worshipping for the sake of worshipping and not actually like knowing what you're doing it for and thinking about all that sort of stuff, like it has no value. It doesn't have any value. But it's crazy because most religions, or at least like when I was in the Catholic religion, bro, that's what it feel like. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I went down that route with the Bible. But then, maybe like 6 months in, it kind of felt like, not that I had read everything that I needed to read now, that I fucking know the Bible, like, back to front or whatever, but the message that I kept receiving after that was just, like, kind of go out and live life and experience. Like, whether you make mistakes or not, it's calm. Do you know what I mean?
That's life.
Yeah, bro, because I think,
you're not perfect, so
yeah, bro. And this is one of the things that like religion kind of fucked up for me too, especially as a kid and like living in a household that was very religious, was that religion can be or can incite like like judgment. Do you get what I'm saying? So as a kid, like you might do something wrong and your parents might be like, oh, it's un pecado, like that's a sin, fam, you're gonna go hell, like you're gonna die, like don't fucking do that, like you won't go heaven and I won't meet you there, bro. And you're just kinda like, what the fuck, like, I don't wanna go hell, like, I wanna go heaven and meet my mom.
You stop praying.
Do you know what I'm saying? So then you end up becoming best scared of making mistakes and like you kind of tiptoe around life and you become a bit like, well, I don't know, I ended up becoming quite introverted or quite shy and like I ended up like being very fearful about so many different things, bro. But then, yeah, again, like when I started reading the Bible and I realised that like we're not supposed to judge, like mistakes are inevitable. That's just human nature, it's how we are and all that sort of stuff. That's the message that I started getting, but we're just more so go out, live life, do crazy shit, like make mistakes, but most importantly, learn, grow, and just don't do harm to anyone or to yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like this is just an experience that we are fortunate to have, and it's fucking hard, bro. It's tough.
It is, bro. You need experiences to learn from, and that's how you grow as a person. You need to live your life and see where you fuck up. So you can learn, and then you're like, okay, cool, I know not to do that again. It's life, man.
Yeah, man.
Going back on something that you just said about you being introvert, was you really introverted? Like, cause obviously I met you when you was like, what, 17?
16, 17, yeah. Fuck,
yeah, I was like, what, 15.
Yeah.
And when I met you then, bro, you didn't seem introvert at all. I was introvert. I was a, bro.
It was a little bit more quiet still.
I was really quiet, man.
Yeah, it was a little bit more
I was really, bro, it was funny because I was a really quiet person, and then my ex at the time was completely different.
Bro.
Just out there. So it was a bit funny, but yeah, it just...
What was that? I was, bro. Or if I wasn't introvert, I was very shy, fam. I was very like, I wouldn't say my self-confidence was there how like my peers had it. Do you know what I'm saying?
And how was you able to go from introvert to extrovert?
I can't lie, yeah. It sounds stupid, but when I started like going out clubbing, so this was when I broke up my first ex, and then I discovered Cache. I discovered like, you know, all fucking Boyacha and all them places there, yeah. And I used to go out almost every weekend with Fids and Sebo. The way that I started to overcome that quite a lot was just saying fuck it and just going out there and speaking to people, approaching people and not being afraid to do it and all that sort of stuff. And like even if I go do it and it comes out sideways, like at least fuck it, like I went and did it. Do you know what I mean? So it was doing things like that, bro, that kind of got me out of my shell a little bit more and a bit more confident in that manner, like when it comes to just socializing, speaking to people and not being shy and chatting to like girls and all that sort of bollocks, bro. But yeah, man, and I not just that, but I'd also say like going earlier years when I was like 15, 16, it would have just been like gym. Because when I was like 12, 13, yeah, I wasn't even that chubby, but I thought I was, and I used to be bare self-conscious about it. So I was like, nah, fuck this, man, I gotta get bolo, bro. Fuck this. So I used to go gym every morning before school, bro, the boys, and just like try to do what I can and just get fit. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I went anyway. And I'd say that probably helped like quite a bit too, bro. Just like you become this idealistic version of what you want to be. Yeah. And that kind of helps you build confidence, because it's like, I don't know, compare it to yourself, bro. When you was like younger and wasn't bolo, and when you were bolo now, like the confidence is a bit different. You know what I mean? You know, you automatically can just walk around and people just like, wow, and it's like a free pass. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's already a confidence booster, because people are tickling the ego a little bit. So that was like the two main ways, bro. But yeah, man, I was quite shy, bro. I was like, I was shy, bro. I was in my shell. Like I was probably an awkward person to be around and shit.
See me, I was very, very shy, man. I couldn't speak to anyone. I wouldn't even go out of my way and go speak to someone. Like if I'm in a group of people and there's someone new, bro, I wouldn't even go introduce myself to them, because I'll just be too shy. Like most of my friends know me as me being like introvert and shy, and then now they see me being like out there, outspoken. They're like, what the fuck is going on, bro? But yeah, I had to get out that show ASAP, man, because I realized, you know, there's a lot of opportunities there. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and if you're not willing to go speak to someone, you know, one conversation can change your life. And that's what I embedded into my head. Like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna chat to whoever, whenever.
Yeah, whenever.
And you know, it's good to socialize with people because one, you're improving your social skills. Two, you know, this person could help you in the long run. You can help them, and they can help you as well. So that was one of the reasons why I had to come out of my shell. And yeah, bro, it was only till like I was like 19
that you started coming out.
I started coming out, bro, because it
sounds like he's coming out as gay.
I went on a lads' holiday to Cyprus, innit?
What is it? You know, it's still been on a lads' holiday, yeah?
You haven't?
No, bro.
I went on a lads' holiday to Cyprus, and yeah, we obviously we didn't really party that much actually, but there was one night where we agreed that we were gonna go party. No one came out. No one. My cousin, he was a bit too tired.
Who's you with?
I was with let me see. My cousin Anthony, John, Panda, and then my cousin's boy, well, he's my boy, so Leandro.
Oh, okay.
So it was just us. Group? Yeah, it was a small group. It was just us four. And the day that we agreed that we was gonna go out, no one was on it. I'll give it to Panda because he was really sick, so he couldn't leave the house. And then the other two, they didn't want to go out. So I said, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go out by myself. So I was in Napa. On the strip by myself.
That's crazy, bro. That's ballsy still.
And I didn't know what to do, bro. I was just going from bar to bar, shy.
Down,
bro, literally, I'd get a drink, just sit down, have a drink, and then I'm like, fuck, man. How am I gonna go speak to someone? Because everyone's in groups, innit?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, I'm not gonna go up to a group. I'm like, oh yeah, what's up, guys? So yeah, and then what did I do? I left one of the bars, and then there was like one of these challenges where you hold on to the bar for like 60 seconds or 100 seconds, and then you win like a prize. So I said, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm there doing
the yakking assistance.
So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go do it. And I was doing it, and I dropped literally 5 seconds before the timer went off, and I was pissed off. And then there was this couple, and then they just came up to me like, oh, nice attempt, blah blah. We see that you're alone, like, do you want to join us into this club? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. So I went in with them, started speaking to them for the whole night. They're a couple from like Nottingham. They bought me drinks, I bought them drinks, and then afterwards, you know, split ways. And then I'm like, oh, bro, this can't be the end of the night, man. I have to go speak to someone. So I carry on walking, and it's like this one massive ass nightclub in Napa.
Black and white. I know you remember this.
Hold on. I need to. I know what it looks like. Like, if you show me a picture, definitely. No, that's black and white. I think black and white was the one that the couple took me to.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I was literally walking around. Oh my days. I was walking around, and then I just see these. This is the one that the couple took me to.
Yeah, that's the one that I remember from Napa still. Bro, we got so drunk, fam.
But the one I went to. Well, let me carry on with the story. I basically I was just walking, and then I see these group of like girls, these 3 girls. They were Swedish girls. They weren't Swedish, like they came from Sweden, but they were like one was like Algerian and the other two were like Somali.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Let me just go up to them, speak to them, see like how the night is doing. Because I saw them leaving that club in it, and they were just sitting down having a cig. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go out to them. I'm gonna go talk to them and see how the vibe is inside the club. Went up to them, started speaking to them, bro. My heart was racing. Heart was pumping, bro, because I'm shy, innit? And this is my first time. I've been there too, bro.
Bro, it's go out my way to go speak to some, like a group of girls, not just one girl, like a group of girls. If I fuck up, all of them are just gonna start laughing once I leave. So I'll go up here and we're just talking to them, asking them how they are, like how is the vibe inside the club. And I don't know, I think they must have liked the way I approached them, and you know, liked my vibe, and they're like, you want to come inside the club with us? I'm just like, hell yeah.
I got it, bro.
And I'm like, and then she's like, oh yeah, I'll tell the promoter that you're my boyfriend, so you don't have to pay.
Mad thing.
So I'm like, alright, come, go into the club, didn't have to pay.
Well, like a proper bougie club.
Bro, I'm gonna find this nightclub. Yeah, it was a nice.
It wasn't one of the scatty ones from the strip.
No. No. So yeah, so I go into the club with them, and they obviously take me to the table, and there's like 4 other girls. So it was literally like about 7, 8 of them. And it's just me by myself, just the only man there.
The missed out still.
And I'm just like, yeah, the man them missed out
still.
And so yeah, I sit down and bro, the whole night they were just buying me drinks. Bro, I didn't spend 1 penny that night. Whoa,
that's crazy.
Being with them,
that's
they're like,
crazy.
oh, do you want a whole bottle? And I'm like, no, I'm good with just like, because they had like about 3 bottles of Grey Goose, but like the big ones,
the Magnum bottles, the
fat ones. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'll just drink from these. I'm like, okay, cool. And then out of nowhere, they brought me my own shisha pipe, and I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
What's going on?
That's crazy.
So obviously,
that's lit, though.
Yeah, bro, it was lit. So I'm just chatting to them bare, having a good time, dancing with them, and yeah, bro, the night ended. We went to go get something to eat. Obviously, exchange contact details, and yeah, bro. And then from there, I was like, bro, you see what happened when I go speak to someone, like crazy shit can happen.
What happens when you take a risk?
Exactly.
You come out of your comfort zone and just have
and
a little adventure.
And then from there, I was like, bro, I can't be shy anymore now. Because I'm not gonna have opportunities similar to this. And then yeah, obviously the next morning I told the boys, and they're like, "What? You're a snake? How you not to know that's the car, bro?" But I'm like, "Yo, I told you man to come, and you man were on it." And they were just like, "Oh yeah, message them and see if they're on it to go out tonight." I'm like, "No, man, I ain't doing that, bro.
I ain't that catty."
But yeah, bro, that's just a prime example of when you come out your shell and not be shy,
and do your thing. Literally,
a crazy thing could happen, and it did.
That's fact. That's
so
true.
yeah.
You still chat to the couple or the Swedish girls?
Nah, not the Swedish girls. I think I got their snap, and then they must have changed snap, and then I just didn't really ask for it. But I still got the couple. I still has his snap. But I haven't chatted like in years.
I hear it still. It's not like one of them travelling stories where you go travelling for a while, you meet someone for very long, you end up becoming friends, isn't it?
That's you though. That's
you,
bro, man.
I can't lie, travelling's too fucking sick.
Bro,
how you go travelling, bro?
You went to Asia for a very, very long time, and I can't lie, I'm a bit jealous.
No, you need to do it still. Bro, life-changing experience, man. Life-changing experience.
I can imagine. What was the best part of that? Then what was it? 3 months, right?
4
months.
4 months on the road, fam. What was the best thing about it?
What was the best thing about it? Hit me.
I think the best thing about it, was realising that I actually have the freedom of choice to do whatever the hell I want, fam.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally do whatever I want, and then just going out my own way and doing whatever the hell I want to do, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because the reason why I say that's the best thing, about travelling was because, bro, like, before I've gone travelling, like, I've always lived in London. I've always either lived with my family, or if I haven't been with my family, I've been in a relationship. And you feel like your choices of the things that you can do are limited, innit? Like, they're just very limited. Like, with my family, they were strict. Like, I couldn't really go out all the time. Like, you think I could be at home smoking a doobie, or just, like, I don't know, like, bringing girls around to the house, or just, like, chilling, or whatever it is. You think I could do all that sort of stuff? No, not really, bro. There's always, like, clean your room, go do officio, go do this, go do that, whatever it is. And, like, there's always something to do. And then in relationships, bro, obviously, that's a relationship. You have to respect the boundaries. But, yeah, bro, once I realised that, like, fuck, like, I'm actually by myself right now. I have all the freedom to do whatever the hell I want to do. Like, I might as well just fucking crack on with things that I want to do. Like, bro, that was the best thing ever. Because then I started doing everything on a whim. So, like, I just decided I'm going to go here today because that's what I want to go do. No particular reason. I just want to go do that. Like, I'd move from one island to another because I just felt like
you can.
Yeah, because I felt like doing it on that day. And then when I'm on an island, I feel like linking up with my boys and going to a party or like picking up a 3-5, smoking all day because that's what I want to do and that's what I can. Or like I just want to go to the beach, want to have some good food, or I want to chat to some girls, or bro, whatever. Best experience ever, bro. It's kind of like, imagine being in a lobby of a game, yeah. So imagine being in the arena, bro, in FIFA, yeah, and you're not alone, bro. There's bare other people in the arena too, just doing kick-ups. I don't know, a couple man over there doing free kicks, couple girls over here chatting to a couple man. Yeah, bro, literally just like that, bro. Literally just like that. And like, there's no worries in the world, bro. Money's not a problem because you're not really working out there.
Yeah.
The whole point of going out there is because you got money to spend. So you're just there, like the only worry is what am I going to spend my money on today, bro?
And obviously, like, conversion rate is mad, so you're not really spending anything.
Nuts. You can get dinner for like £2, bro, and that's it.
Hey,
it's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. But yeah, I think that was the best part of it, man. The unprecedented freedom that you have out there is just unbelievable, bro. And for me, that was just like, yeah, I need to experience this again. At least one more time in my life, bro.
Nah, I do really want to go back to Thailand, man, bro. When I went to Thailand,
insane, isn't it?
Bro, so sick, man.
Insane.
I loved every single moment of it, and I would 100% go back.
What was your favorite part?
Mate, there's so many. Bro, just being in the bloody sun and like the views, bro. Yeah. Like when I was at the Fifi Islands, bro, I was just like, this is crazy.
It's insane, isn't it?
This is mad. I'm like, the water, all 7 colours, so it's just all clear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, for some people, this is a daily thing.
Yeah.
This is reality for them.
So they're numb to it.
Yeah, bro. So obviously, like I would 100% go to Thailand and stay there for like 3 months.
Yes, hands down.
But I'm not in a position where I can. Once I have my business full time, that's when I can. That's when I told myself. Once I have, bro, I made a promise to myself. Once I have my business full time, I'm going to Thailand, and I'm staying there for like 2 months, 3 months. I'm training Muay Thai, bro, and I'm just doing whatever, bro. Cause like the lifestyle there is sick. I didn't get to experience Bangkok, so when I go, I'm going to go Bangkok.
There's a lot of people that don't like Bangkok, bro, but Bangkok's sick, man.
But yeah, bro. Once that is full time, I'm going to Thailand and I'm spending like 3 months there, and I'm just gonna live it up. But bro, like you're spending pennies on food, on everything. Literally, bro. The only thing that you're paying the same price is alcohol. And
yeah.
Other than that, everything.
If you're buying top shelf,
yeah,
weed is the same price. But if you're not, bro, I was buying 3 5s of Thai stick, bro. I was buying 3 5s of Thai stick for like £10 and I'm like, yeah, this is it, bro. This would last me like 2 days of smoke, like 3 puries a day or something, and that was me sorted.
I only smoked twice when I was in Thailand. Yeah, I can't remember what I got, but whatever I smoked, yeah, bro, I can't lie. Probably the best zoo that I've ever had in my life, bro.
Puri or chip?
No, it was a puri.
Yeah.
I smoked it. Yeah, I don't know if it's because the environment I was in, or the weed it was, but bro, I was chill, man. I was calm, I was happy, I was blessed. Like sometimes when I smoke weed, I get a bit anxious, my anxiety goes up. I start thinking about other stuff at the same time, like I'm feeling good. But this time, bro, I was blessed, I was calm, and then I have no worries in the world. Still. But then again, you know, you're in a different country, you have no worries. So that could play a huge factor into it.
What's your relationship with Bud like? Do you smoke often? Do you not? I'd say. Where do you prefer to smoke? Like at what point do you prefer to smoke? Are you more of a social smoker or more like a...
Alright, cool. I smoke by myself, obviously, in my garden. But I only smoke once I've done all my work. Once I've been productive. If I haven't been productive, I'm not smoking. If I haven't done because I need to be productive, I need to have done something in the day for me to... Let's say weed is a reward. I need to do something to get the reward. So that's how I see it. So once I've done, the stuff that I need to do, that's when I'll build myself a zoot. But my zoots are always at night. They're always at past 9 p.m. They're never like early in the day because, when I smoke, it does get me a bit drowsy and lazy. So I prefer to have my zoots like past 9. And once I've done, the stuff that I need to do. But to be honest, when I smoke, I one, I use it to relax my muscles because when I smoke, like
Yeah.
when I'm going to the gym and I'm feeling a bit sore, I smoke a Z and I'm feeling calm, and I'm just like, oh yeah, bless, nice,
chill out. Yeah, it's nice. Still.
nice. But then sometimes this has happened twice or 3 times when I've got the shivers after smoking. Literally, I'd go into my house, go into my bed,
and you just be cold,
and I'm just shaking, bro.
I used to get that.
I'm like,
a while ago still.
Bro, I'm like literally shaking.
Cold. Okay, maybe not like that, but I used to get
cold. The room was warm, but myself, like,
why though?
Cold. I have no idea. Like I haven't searched it up, but it's happened 3 times, and to be honest, them 3 times has been times where I go outside and it's raining.
Oh,
and smoke a Z.
So you think it might be that?
Yeah, I think it could be because of the rain, but I don't know.
Was there any like other noticeable factors that made you that you could think that like fuck, that's probably why I was bare like shivering or whatever? No other noticeable.
Probably
factors.
just the rain.
Makes sense. So what makes you anxious when you smoke then?
What makes me anxious?
Yeah.
Life, the future. I'm smoking, yeah, and I'm like, should I really be smoking a Z? Take another talk.
Yeah.
Should I? Let me finish this.
Let me take one more talk and think about that one.
No. Yeah, when I smoke, it in a way opens like a gateway to the future, and I just start thinking about bare stuff, and I'm like, do I really want to do this? Do I want to do that? Tomorrow, should I do this or do that? And then there's so many things going into my head where I just get anxiety, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like, which one's best for me? Which one isn't good? And recently I've been smoking a bit more to help me block the noise of my past relationship. But to be honest, I think it's made it worse.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it for that.
Yeah, so. I started thinking about it more, and I'm just like,
yeah,
you're meant to help me, brother. I'm not trying to think about this. But no, that isn't a problem now. Yeah, I don't really smoke that much. I'd say I'd smoke every 3 days. I used to before my relationship. Well, before my ex, I used to smoke like every day.
Oh yeah, same.
Every day,
bro. To be fair, I'm kind of there now-ish.
Like every day, and then once I got with her, like I didn't completely stop smoking. But for her, I basically was smoking like once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, just to respect her wishes. And then once we stopped talking, that's when I picked it up. It was like started smoking.
Yeah, because I see you shouting out this bud thing on your.
Oh yeah, High Life.
Yeah, what is that?
So basically, High Life is a. How should I explain High Life? High Life is a community of people that love bud, innit?
Yeah.
And the person who runs it, he loves bud. Like, I don't think there's anyone else who loves bud more than him. Like, this guy has so many ideas that he wants to bring into the bud community to revolutionize the whole bud scene.
Give us one.
Nah, I can't say it because he shared it with me. It's like, this product in a few years is gonna be mad. I'm like, say no more.
How do you know this guy? Who is he?
Oh, bro, he's been my boy from like the day I left my mum's womb.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that guy is like a brother to me.
Avid smoker though. He is.
Bro, that guy would smoke.
Really?
He smokes every day. Like about 4 Zoots a day.
Bro, whenever you want, invite him down. We can have a little three-man pod, and we can just.
Nah, definitely. I'll see if he's on it. And he loves bud, bro. This guy would attend bud. Well, ever since like he started High Life, he started attending like bud festivals and events. Networking with people, and
almost like Comic-Con, but for bud.
Essentially. And bro, because he loves it, fam. That's like his passion. Like, he loves it so much, and I'm happy for him because he's trying to do something with it.
Sick.
A lot of people would say, but like, it's bad, but it's something that he loves, and he's seeing progress. He's doing stuff, and he's making progress.
Yeah,
like, bro, he's built a community of like 1,000 people
hard
out of nothing.
hard.
Like, that's a bit hard, especially with Bud. Like, so basically, what he does is every day at 4:20, he'll post a location. So on a Friday, he'll make a poll in his Instagram story, asking people, oh yeah, where would you guys like me to go this weekend? So you put like southwest, southeast, mainly just south innit. So yeah, southeast, southwest, and then people, for example, if they choose southwest, he'll make another post saying, should it be SW5 or SW2? Where in southwest? And then once people have, you know, made a vote, he'll look for a local park within that postcode.
Always a park.
Yeah, it's always a park. Always a park. And on the Saturday,
had like a 3-5 or something, didn't it?
bro. Yeah, a 3-5, and then like some goodies. Because he has his own grinder, his own lighters,
sick,
his own lighter leash,
sick,
and backwards.
Okay.
So yeah, all literally in them, what are they called? Them bags, them sealable bags. I forgot what they're called.
What, the airtight bags?
Yeah, them ones.
Yeah.
He'll pack everything in that has his branding on it.
Hard.
And then yeah, literally you leave it in a park somewhere, and that's what it's called, Stash and Dash. So every Saturday there's a Stash and Dash, and so yeah, like at 4:10 he'll post the location of the park, or 4:15. So you'll take a picture of like the map of the park, saying yeah, this is where it's gonna be, and then at 4:20 records a video of where it is, and then like it's surrounded for like about 5 seconds, and then obviously people will just come and look for it, bro.
Have you ever been there when he's done it live? Or
I've been there like bare 10, bro, and all the times that I've gone, there's always like about 3 people looking for the thing in the exact same spot, which is like, yo, this is mad.
That's crazy.
And
so every week that he does it, there's always people.
There's always people. Damn. Bro, it's mad, yeah, that there's even people in Dam looking for it. I went to Dam with him, yeah, to do it. And bro, what he did was serious. He did the Stash and Dash, and then he did 3 giveaways. So yeah, in total 4 giveaways, 3 goodies, and 1 was Bud. We're talking to each other like, yo, is people gonna really like find us here?
Yeah.
And we're just smoking in a cafe, and then obviously he takes a picture like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in here smoking one, and then 2 random people come up like, yeah, we're here for the goodies.
No way.
Yeah, bro. And then yeah, all 4 things, the goodies and the Bud were all taken, and we're just like, yo, man, am I actually, you know,
there's like a real growing community around.
Yeah, bro, literally. So yeah, every Saturday, Stash and Dash, 4:20. Like, makes sense to do at 4:20. So yeah, man, and it's something that he proper likes, and like he does, bro. Him giving away a 3-5 is nothing.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, technically, if you've got a growing community like that and you're running a whole thing, and shit.
Yeah, man, he has so many ideas that he wants to push out to. But yeah, bro, I'm happy for him. Like High Life. High Life essentially will be a big thing.
That's sick, bro. I'd love to like speak to him too, bro, because like my relationship with Bud has been up and down over the years, but now I'm like at a good place.
Yeah.
Because just like you, bro, there's a point where I was smoking to just drown my sorrows, fam. I was like, oh man, I could burn a spliff at the end of the day, just be a vegetable and just go dead. Like, you know what I mean? And for the most part, like, it's cool, but you don't really enjoy it, you don't really get what it is. But recently, yeah, what I noticed, and here's why I used to get anxious when I used to smoke, yeah, was because when I'd smoke, like, my senses would be heightened, bro. I'd feel everything, fam. Like, if I went to a place and, like, I was talking to someone and they was being awkward, or, like, I felt like I was being awkward, I would feel it, bro. And when I'd feel it so intensely, I'd get, like anxious, bro. I'd get anxious thoughts. I'd be like, fuck, like, am I saying something dumb? Or, like, is it my vibe that's making it bare weird? Or, like, what's going on? Like, whatever it is. And it would be the same, like, everywhere I'd go, bro. It wouldn't be just specific to, like, one place or whatever. So then, like, very quickly I started realising that, like, you know what? When I smoke, like, I actually become, like, hypersensitive to everything.
Yeah.
To everything. To the point where, like, this is what I enjoy doing the most, bro, is just smoking a zoot, putting on a good film and just watching a film, because, like, I feel like I just soak in what I'm supposed to be seeing, fam. I'm supposed to be, like,
everything, little
detail. Like yesterday, last night, I was finishing the Grand Budapest Hotel, and before I watched it, yeah, I smoked a zoot, bro. Came back inside, I had a proper nice hot shower, bro. I had fresh sheets, bro. I felt like a little baddie, fam. I was like, yes, I'm ready to go into my room, couch, and just watch a film, bro. And I watched Grand Budapest Hotel, yeah, bro, hard film. But I was sitting in my beanbag, bro, watching this film, and I was just like, yo, I finally get what this film is about. It's not just not just like a silly random story, but like I understand the relationship between the characters, like what it signifies, like why my man is the way he is, why the boy is the way that he is, why the boy keeps telling the guy like flirting with my girl, like all that sort of stuff, innit? And yeah, bro, now I'm at a place where like I smoke and I enjoy it, fam. Like I wouldn't use it as a reward. I'll just smoke it like I'm drinking a coffee. Yeah, so I get like a lot. I still get my work done. Like I proper zone into like what I'm doing. Like I can feel when like if I'm doing something and it's good, or if it's bad, it's bad. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just a bit more hyper aware to everything. So I can't. I've got a good relationship with it now, bro. It's pretty sick.
You know what? With work here recently, what I found out is when I smoke a zoot, and because obviously I build a website, it helps me be creative.
Yeah.
I'm thinking bare stuff that I'm like, yo, that I wouldn't think of. So when I'm smoking a zoot and I go to do work, because sometimes I've smoked a zoot and go do. There was one day where I smoked a zoot and then my client was like, oh yeah, can you do this one thing for the website? I'm like, okay, cool. Did it, and then I had an ongoing project with someone else, and then I went on there. I'm like, you know what? Let me change a few stuff here. And I just started getting bare ideas.
That's hard.
I'm like, what's going on?
Your mind's just going
I was like, oh my days, what the fuck's going on? So first thing I did, get my notebook and just started writing down all the ideas that I had. So the next day I could,
go back and
do them. So like there was 2 days where I smoked and I just started writing bare ideas.
Fun.
So in a way, it's helped me be creative, because I'm not the really creative person. I've never been that creative. But recently, when I've been building websites and getting inspiration from other websites, it's helped me, especially. I wouldn't say especially, but Bud will also help me.
Fair. But how is business?
This has been good, man.
Business is booming.
Can I use the toilet?
Yeah, go for it.
I need to use the toilet in front of
How is business?
Well, business is good, man. I can't lie. Obviously not at the position where I want it to be, but I've got 2 clients on retainers, which is
2
clients on retainers. So they're paying me monthly for my services.
Banging.
So I'm happy about that. Obviously, I just need, like 3 more, and then I could solely be by myself. Self-employed. Be earning a good amount of money per month.
That's decent.
And I'm at a position where, obviously, when you want to find business, you have to go find business.
This is where that handle
SDR skills are coming into play. Hey, but fortunately, I've been getting people coming to me asking, "Hey, can you give me a quote on this type of project?
At that point,
what would you recommend for me to?" Like questions like that. And I'm just like, yes, this is the position that I want to be in, because the work that I've done for other clients, they're sharing it with other people. Like, hey, yeah, there's this guy, you can do this. Reach out to him. So yeah, people are reaching out to me and asking for my services.
It's good, bro.
So yeah, hopefully, I'll close them, and once I close them, just get more money.
Wait, why did you go into affiliate marketing?
Marketing, not affiliate marketing.
Just in general marketing. Yeah. Why marketing? What made you want to go in there?
Well, essentially digital marketing, just because I could do everything on my laptop. I don't have to be in the presence of them or in their office or wherever. I could just be on my laptop, ask for X, Y, and Z, and then I'll just give it to them. And then that's why, like, the whole reason why I wanted to do this was because I wanted to, go travel, but still work and still make some money at the same time. Like I don't want to be at a company and only have 28 days to go on holiday, and when I come back I don't have any more holiday days.
Yeah, that's dead, bro. That's one of the biggest things for me, that
bro, we was working at Handle, bro. You know what? Handle was sick. But like, only having a certain amount of days to go on holiday was just a bit boring, man.
This is what I think about, and I speak about to a lot of people too, when like they say, why don't you just get a normal job? Like, why don't you just, especially my parents, bro, and they're like, why don't you just get like a fucking, like a normal career? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you do that? Like, this will be enough for you to like live the rest of your life and blah blah blah. But I can't conform to the idea of selling my life to a company and then that company telling me what I can and can't do.
Exactly.
I can't.
And then they're just benefiting and you're not.
You get it, like she's just a number in the system, bro. No, I can't do it that way. So I can't. I'm with you on that one still. I'm with you on that one. But it's sick that you fucking took it upon yourself and went down that road, though.
Bro, you got to, man. You've got to make a change. Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck in the same place forever and forever, man.
Facts.
So yeah, I came to a realization, and I was like, yo, man, I've got to make a change. And obviously, when I made that change, I was with my ex, and I was like, what is typing?
Doing some market research.
I was like, obviously at the time I was doing it for myself, but then I was also doing it for the benefit of the both of us. You know, I wanted myself to earn a good amount of money so I could provide not only for me but for her.
Yeah, facts.
Because at the end of the day, I don't want my missus to work for anyone. I want her to be a stay-at-home mum, look after the kids and just stay there.
I hear this, bro. I hear this.
And me, you know, let me do let me do my job to provide for you, man. You man just chill. Let me do my thing. And I've always had that mentality where I want to provide for my women and the kids. You know, I don't ever want my woman to work.
To feel like she needs to work.
Yeah, to provide for the family. I just want her to obviously not switch her brain off, but just to know that I got everything covered. So obviously with this, you know, it's helping me to get into that position.
So when she asks you, like, what am I supposed to do?
Take my credit card, go shopping. I'm trying. But obviously, like,
because look, the reason why I asked you is because I'm with you, bro. I'm with you 100% in it. But like, you try to have that conversation with
a woman who wants to do something for herself.
Yeah, it's not really gonna go down well.
Yeah,
is it? They're not gonna understand it like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get it, and you know, if I do meet someone like that, I'll just tell them like, hey, you know, you don't have to, but if you want to, you know,
you
do your thing. Like,
yeah, facts.
You know, if you want to grow your career and something, but by all means, do your thing. But the option of, you know, just staying at home and work and just, you know, looking after the family, it's on the table if you want it.
I am convinced though that like most like females that look for a relationship like would want to be in that position, innit?
What, being a stay-at-home? Yeah,
bro. Because if you want a family, if you want a relationship, if you want kids, like, how can you want that but at the same time not spend time building that?
Yeah.
And instead spend time elsewhere, stressing about money, stressing about career, stressing about like bills that you got to pay and all that sort of stuff. Like, doesn't really make sense, bro. It's counterintuitive. It's like me saying I want to become a footballer, but then doing all the training to become a basketballer.
Yeah.
And then wondering why, like,
you're not good at it.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the way that I see it, innit? But I'll be honest with you, like, the same way I've spoken to a lot of females that don't want that, I've spoken to bare, bro, where they're just like, man, fuck it, bro, I'd rather be a stay-at-home mum now, bro.
Yeah.
Because they've lived long enough to know that building a career is fucking difficult.
Especially for women.
Especially for women, bro. Especially where, like, most places are, like, male-dominant. Most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's tough, bro. Like, they got to compete, fam. And not only do they got to compete with other people, but they got to compete with, like, fucking guys that are just, you know, them proper, like, finance bros or just, like, corporate bros.
Yeah.
And they're there just up their own asses. Yeah, it's long, bro. That's long, fam. So I'm with you on that one, bro. I can't lie. If I ever get to the point where I can do that, bro, I'll be a happy man still.
Yeah, literally, that's
happy man.
I think that's the goal. You know, to have a wife who just, you know, chilling at home, looking after the kids.
It's gotta be.
And then yeah, bro, I could just do whatever, whenever with them. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to build this, so I can get into a decision where I'm like not having to stress about time or money, freedom.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, so literally, yeah, I came to that realization when I was with my ex, and obviously, you know, when you're with someone, you think about long-term plans. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I have to do this for me and for you and for whatever's going to come. Obviously, that didn't work out.
You just got to do it for yourself.
But now, yeah, I'm doing it for myself, and yeah, just be ready for whatever.
I hear it still. Do you feel like I want to change the subject a little bit because I also want to talk about Latin culture in the UK,
Latin culture.
or at least London.
Hit me.
Because you was born and raised in Latin culture, bro. Do you just first of all, like, do you identify more with London culture, or would you still consider yourself to be like Latino? Because here's my stance, yeah. Even though both my parents are Colombian, and I still grew up with like Latin influence or Colombian influence in the household, bro. Like, none of my brethren were Latino, fam. Not like that anyway. Like, obviously, I got like a few best friends that happen to be Colombian, but that's like family friends.
Yeah.
I've known them for a while. But outside of that, bro, I just never used to chill Latinos, fam. So how do you identify yourself easier with? Is it being a London or being a Latino?
It's a bit hard because I will identify myself as a London boy.
Yeah, I'm a Londoner.
Born and raised here in London. But most of the people that I chill with are Latinos. So it's a bit hard. But I'd say that I'm more connected to London roots than I am to my Colombian roots. Like, obviously, I'll tap in as much as I can when I'm with my... then again, when I'm with my Latino friends, we're speaking in English.
Yeah, a few little Spanish words here and there.
Yeah, exactly. But most of the banter is in English. Most of the jokes and the memes are in English. So it's a bit hard. Like, you try to connect with your Latin culture as much as you can, but obviously you're not there. So you're gonna be more. You're gonna be more sided into the culture that you are here.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
a great example is parents when it comes to bud.
Bro.
Yeah. Bro, when my mom found out that I was smoking, it was like the end of the world.
Yeah, it was
like the end of the world because, like, back there, people who smoke weed were like bagos or like just gamines. Like, that had nothing to do good in their lives, but like, that's not the case. And yeah, bro, like, certain things over there is way different over here. It's like a massive culture change for them. Obviously, to us, it's normal, but for them,
different.
It's different. So for them to adapt to a new lifestyle, I respect it.
Facts.
And getting used to certain things.
Facts.
So I going back to your question about do I side with my English side or my Latin side, I'd say more my English side because I've been here my whole life. The only times I'd go to Colombia is when on holidays, isn't it, for like a month, and then I'm back here.
Again. Yeah, literally.
And the only times I'd really tap into it is when I'm with my family, speaking Spanish, or sometimes with with my friends. Here and there we speak a little bit of Spanish, but most times it's just in English. But I try to
tap in,
stay connected with my Colombian roots, just because it's who I am. I am English, but I'm also Colombian, and I don't want to lose that Colombian side.
Alright, question, yeah. How old are you now? 25?
25, yeah.
25, literally quarter of a century, bro. It's crazy. Quarter of a century, yeah. And you've grown up in the Latin community, obviously been in and around it, soaked it in. Do you think, the Latin community in London is toxic?
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Why?
Because no one wants to help each other. No one wants to support each other. I had a conversation with a friend, where he was like, what's one thing that you think there needs to be for the Latin community, for them to be strong? And I'm just like, bro, a community, people who support each other. Bro, I feel like the Latinos in England are like at the bottom of what's the word? At the bottom, you see how you have your English, your Caribbeans, and then Africans, and then Asians. Bro, Latinos are like here.
Bottom barrel.
Bro, we're not
like social structure.
Bro, we're not presented in anything, man.
Way, bro,
in any way, bro. Like, bro, when you're filling out a form, and they ask you, what's your ethnicity? You have to put other, because there's no Latin American, and you're just like, yo, what the fuck? And I think that's the case, because, like, bro, everyone hates on each other.
It's weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I feel like
so weird,
Latinos here in England are like jealous of each other. I don't know. They don't want to see each other shine.
Do you think that comes from parents though? Because think about it, we're the first generation of Latinos born here. So technically we're born and raised in London, yeah? We're born and raised around other people who don't share those same values, bro. But for some reason Latinos still find a way to just hate on each other, bro. It's gotta be a parent thing, bro. Because you know what? I think Latinos in general are just bare toxic, fam. You know how Colombian mums are all like, even dads, bro, they're just bare cheesy mozos, fam.
That's everyone's.
Yeah, it is. It's not though, bro. I've met bare people that just they're not like that. From they're like, what? Why are you getting bare involved in man's business for just whatever it is? And they're not. But I don't know what it is, bro. But there's something.
I don't know, man. But I've seen it myself. Like, you know, people just hate on each other and they don't want to see each other shine. Like a big thing is when it comes to Latin artists. There's so many Latin artists, but
in the UK.
Yeah, but they're like.
Do you listen to any of them?
No, I don't listen to any of them. Just because, I'll tell you a reason. Just because, like, I'll be honest, some of them are not good.
Yeah, facts. But I can't have facts.
It's the hard truth, innit? But like, there isn't people. How can I explain this? The support isn't there from your own community. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's a bit harder for, you know, Latinos to be in a position where, you know, we're recognized when we're not even supporting each other. So yeah, going back onto what I said before about my boy asking me, what do you think there needs to be? And I think there needs to be some sort of thing where people learn from each other, teach each other stuff. And actually you want to build something where for Latinos, where someone who's an expertise in a certain field. So there's like a group, I say like a group of 20 people, and each person there is an expertise in a certain field. They will teach the whole people something in that, so they can learn and then adapt it to their life.
Yeah.
And then the next day, someone else teaching the other people a certain thing. I don't think Latinos have that. I don't think there is from what I know.
Like a communal hub, basically.
Yeah.
Where people can just gather and like learn off and bounce off.
Yeah. Because I know there's a lot of things like that when it comes to like
different communities,
English youth clubs or African youth clubs, like stuff like that. But I haven't seen any for Latin Americans.
Yeah, the best you get is Panayerias in Elephant and Castle, fam. Where everyone congregates.
Bro, cheese man and just alcohol, man. And, like los viejitos is outside just drinking.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've seen some proper like cochitas, bro, outside bola trying to get in, just drunk, and they just can't. And I'm just like, bro, you're big age, fam. This is what you man are on. Like, it's crazy, fam.
And
they're just bare scandalous, fam. Latinos are scandalous, bro. And I can't lie, I'm gonna blame that one on telenovelas, fam. Bro, there's no other way though. Think about it, fam. How dramatic are Latinos, bro?
Dramatic, yeah. I get you.
And then you watch what they watch, and I'm not a novelero, fam, because I'm not. But like, bro, when I'm at my aunties or like my uncles or a friend's house that's Latin and they're watching these novelas, I'm just like, fuck.
And if something might happen, and they got that certain sound that makes it even more intense. You're like, oh bloody hell!
And it's just better dramatic. I'm just like, this is you.
This is you, man. Literally,
this is you, man, fam. Yeah, no, shit's crazy, bro. I can't lie. But Latin communities.
I love the Latin community.
It's lit, bro. It's lit, but it's like you say, like I dipped the toe in and straight back out, bro, because exactly that, bro. There's too many people that just for no reason just hate on your set, bro. They're jealous or like they're envious or I don't know, like they just don't want a man to also be there with them too, like at a good level doing their thing too, you know?
Yeah.
Like I remember, bro, yeah, when I was a promoter promoting in Mayfair, it's not a big thing for me, I don't care. But what I'm trying to get here is the premise of like helping each other out, innit? So there was another Latino that used to promote in Mayfair too, yeah, but he was a different team. But bro, every time he would see me, he'd look at me funny, bruv. He'd never say hello, but he knew who I was. He knew that I had friends that knew him. Like he knew that I would bring girls to the club that would also go with him. But he would be so funny about everything, bro. And instead of just helping each other out and scaling it, bro, man will just be like envious and just in a corner, just spiteful, bro, and just being bare weird. And I found it so strange, fam, because everybody else in the club, all the other promoters would be friends with each other. They'd help each other. They'd look out for each other. But for some reason, my man was just like on some next crowd, and I don't know, it was strange, bro. It was strange. But that's like a good reflection of what that Latin community is like, you know?
Yeah.
Envious, bro, and they don't want to see a next man win, fam. And I just find it strange, bro.
But why is that? I've always had that in my mind, yeah, and I'm like thinking, why is that the case? What happened for people to act like that? For people,
you know what though, yeah. Think of it like this too. I think it might be the novelty that comes with being Latino, innit? Like, it sounds stupid, but when you think about it, it kind of makes sense, innit? Like, you ever gone to a place where you're the only Latino there?
Oh yeah.
And when someone's like, you're Latino, you're Colombian, oh my god, like that's so different, that's so whatever. And it's almost like a free pass. It's that thing of like, if you're just bolo, naturally you get a free pass everywhere you go, because people are going to be complimenting you, people are going to be like gassing you up, whatever it is. And the same thing comes with being Latino, especially if you're like a good looking guy and like, I don't know, you just get yours, innit? So, but what was the point I was trying to make here? That maybe people are so envious and they're so like jealous when it comes to like
other
the
people,
Latin, the Latin community, because everyone, or like most people, are recipients of that like novelty, and they want to keep that for themselves.
They want to be the main character.
Yeah, they don't want to share that. They don't want to give that away. They don't want that to be like a shared thing with everybody.
Yeah.
They want that to be my thing. Where I go, I'm the Latino. Where I am, I'm the one that everyone's like, yo, you're Colombian. Wow, yeah, what you saying, bro? Nice to you know what I mean? They don't want other people to have that sort of vibe, and it's weird, bro. And I think also a big thing about that too is women, fam. Just Latinos and women, bro. Like, Latin men love being around women and they don't like sharing, fam. So if you're gonna take a man's babes, he's gonna hate it, bro. And bro, how often does that happen when you go out? All the fucking time, fam. All the fucking time, bro. So I reckon that's probably what it is, man.
Latinos being jealous, or someone else being Latino.
It's gotta be, bro. And then you have then you got the Colombians that are like, Ecuadorians, nah, man, you lot are like second class, bro. Then you got the Ecuadorians that are like, Colombians, nah, man, ban them, bro. You lot are this and that. You know what I mean? So it just gets even more deeper. Like, there's more layers into that onion. Yeah, it's fucked up, fam. I don't know when it'll ever change. But I think it's also like a mentality thing too, because I see a lot of Latinos, yeah, and because we love hard, we get into relationships and like they fuck up very easily, innit? And then they get heartbroken, but they don't deal with it. They go clubbing, they stay drinking, they stay like vaciando botellas, bro, like they stay around women all the time doing their own thing and that sort of shit. And then when you don't heal from that, that's just how you stay, you know what I mean? And then you just kind of like end up in that perpetual cycle of just toxicity. But I don't know, that's what I think it is, bro.
Do you think this is the same in America?
That's a good question, bro.
Because like I've always thought to myself, like, is it really like this in America? How is the community how is the Latin community
in America?
Like, is it more connected or is it more far apart?
That's a good question.
And that's something that I want to go
and see
experience and see for myself. Because I've been to America, but I was 17, so I didn't really do much.
What part of America did you go?
I went to New York and then I went to Orlando. Oh. When I went to New York, bro, just bare Puerto Ricans.
Yeah,
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. Bro, literally. But like, next time I go, man, I really want to see how connected the Latin community is and see whether it's the same here or it's different. Because bro, when you go Colombia, everyone's chatting to each other.
Yeah, but that's different though,
bro. You pass a corner, they say good morning. Buenos dias. Bro, any corner. Bro, you make eye contact with someone, buenos dias. But that's the same thing here in England. When you go out, I think it's a London thing. Because when I go outside of London and I go on a walk, everyone's friendly. Everyone's saying good morning to me.
Yeah.
I think it's a London thing.
London used to have that though. Kind of. It did, bro. Let's be honest. It did. Like when I was growing up, Like, we even knew the homeless man that would sit in the subway.
Oh yeah.
You'd say hello to him, you'd stop and have a conversation with him. Like, we knew the shopkeepers, bro. They'd be like, oh, how you doing? How's your mum? How's this? How's that?
But that's because those are people that you basically see every day. But
are
like,
you talking about strangers?
I'm talking about strangers.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like,
yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Obviously, if you see your shopkeeper like about 10 times,
Yeah, he's
obviously
eventually
you're
gonna
like,
be
oh yeah, what's up, man?
yeah.
Or the local homeless man that's always asking for something. You're like, oh yeah, what's up? In London, like strangers here,
Yeah, they're not on it still. It's true.
bro, they're not making eye contact. They're just literally straightforward. But if you were to go Colombia or bro, Thailand was a good example, bro. Everyone's just saying hi to you.
Yeah.
Everyone's smiling at you. Everyone's happy, bro. This is why I don't want to be in London, man. Because everyone's angry. Everyone's depressed. Everyone's just literally. You do something, they're on it to fight. They're on it to scrap. But yeah, going back to Latinos.
Is it like that in America?
Is it like that in America? And that's one thing that I want to, live myself. Because from videos that I've seen, it seems like it's well connected, especially within like the Mexican community.
Maybe the Mexican community, because they've been there for so long, bro. But it's the same way like Americans could watch like videos of Latinos here, and they could make it look like.
But the thing is,
though. Do you get what I mean?
But
Like,
no, the thing is, I've never seen like a video
of Latinos in
of
London.
Latinos here in London like, together.
Yeah, it's true still.
The only time I see Latinos together is at the club.
Oh, it's fucking true, innit?
Tell me an example where you've seen Latinos together.
Unless you're in like Elephant,
Exactly.
Seven Sisters, and you got all the man them just like those gaminas just chilling outside, like you don't really see anything still. No, I hear it, bro. But it's also because I don't know, man. America probably just has like a mad abundance of Latinos, so everywhere you go, you're always gonna find a batch of them, fam. I reckon they're connected in small communities, but outside of the small communities, the community's probably beef.
You reckon?
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like London.
Basically here.
It's like London, but larger.
But larger scale.
Yeah, it's like London, but larger scale. Because bro, like, if it's a London thing where you say that people are bare miserable, bare like stuck up or whatever it is, bro, imagine what it must be like in New York then, fam.
Yeah.
A bigger city, bro, more intense, more robust, and just bare. Oh, bro, I don't know, man. I reckon
crazy.
it might be the same.
You reckon?
It might be the same, but just amplified. And bro, I don't know. America does fascinate me, but only from a standpoint of going and just like being an observer of just witnessing what madness is going.
That's why I want to go to America. I just want to observe everything and see how it is.
Just people watch for a day, like just this guy's.
Yeah, man. Because like, bro, from videos that you see of America, it just looks like a whole different lobby, bro.
It's like Saints Row, fam.
Literally, and obviously, like, bro, in America, you can have a gun. That's mad.
There's more guns in America than people. It's insane, fam.
Like,
That's insane.
the culture change will be mad. Once you step foot on America and you just walk in and you just see a man with a gun right there.
I don't know how I'd feel, bro. It's not something that we're used to here, bro.
Nah.
You don't walk around and see man strapped up like just
no, definitely not, bro.
handgun in the fucking holster.
It's
like.
crazy.
Yeah, no, fuck that, man.
But it's something that I want to experience and see how it is
100%.
and learn from.
100%. Where in America would you want to go?
Bro, there's so many places I want to go. I'd say I'd love to go to New York again.
Yeah.
Because bro, like from films and like from pictures and videos, New York has always been a place in my heart. And when I went, it was just like magical. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's just like the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to go back to New York, Miami, and probably LA.
Really?
Yeah, but then I'd also would want to go to Texas, somewhere in Texas.
Yeah.
Because that's like where all the mad stuff happens.
That's where it's free for all.
Yeah, that's where it's free for all. And that's why I want to go there and see for myself how it is. Because in Texas, I know for sure you can have an open and carry, so you can have your gun out and just like, it's fine.
That's why.
So yeah, man, it's just like I want to see stuff that I don't see here in England.
Yeah.
And just be like, what the fuck?
Go see, literally. Literally, that's the only reason why I'd ever go to America. That and maybe like the nature. Go see like some natural parks and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, America has ski slopes, but then you also have like the nice beaches, nice sun.
It's got everything. But I wouldn't live.
And you got like, I wouldn't say desert, but like roads where it's just empty.
You got like the Rocky Mountains and shit, innit? Like canyons and stuff like that. So
I just, bro, America has everything.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's crazy. They got.
I was speaking to someone and I was basically telling them like, the states in America are basically just mini countries.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they are.
It's just like, yeah. I was telling them it's basically like, just you see how Europe is all connected to each other. That's basically America, but it's just different. And you see how everyone has like different accents in America.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that's why, bro. And it's also mad how Americans, they don't fly outside of America. Most of them
will stay in there.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go visit California. That they live in New York. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna go on holiday in California or whatnot. Because like, America's so massive. There's so many places to go, and it's like a holiday for them is like staying in the country.
It's like saying, I'm going on holiday. I'll catch you lot in Manchester.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, I see why a lot of Americans they don't fly to somewhere in Europe. They just stay in America.
They got too much variety out there. Yeah, I hear it still.
Literally, because if they want to go to the beach, bro, they could go Miami or LA.
Yeah, I hear it.
If they want to go to like the mountains,
wherever.
go to the mountains. Literally, if you want to go to go ski, just go up north.
You want to go to some crazy cities? Go see New York. Go see Boston. Go see Chicago. Yeah, it's true.
Literally, bro. They have everything there, so they don't have to.
That's true. Still.
To leave. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know though. I'd only ever go to visit and that's it, man.
No, yeah, definitely.
I would never go stay there and live there. Fuck that, man. I'd go live somewhere else, bro. What I genuinely want in life, bro, is to have like a house out in the sticks, grow my own fruit and veg, bro, and just be at peace, fam. And then every now and again, just come back to London during the summer, see my people.
Bro, literally, that's what I'd want to do, man. I want to have a house outside of London with a nice big garden. And I'm just stress free, bro. I'm not living in the city. Every time I'm outside of the city, I'm happy. I'm at peace. I'm calm. And like I mentioned before, people outside the city,
they're nice.
They're kind, bro. Every time, bro. I remember the first time where, so my mom used to be a nanny for this family, and they've got a nice house out in the sticks, and obviously my mom would tell me to come be with her. And every time we go on like hikes.
Oh, is this where you post like on your story? You'd be like take a picture of the fucking car next to the house, and it's like out in the nature and shit like that. Yeah, I remember these. Yeah.
And yeah, we'd go on the hikes here, and just like random people would say good morning, good afternoon. I'm like, I'm not used to it because no one does this in London. So I'm just like, so I say, oh, good morning. That's something that I want to be in, bro. I want to be in like around good people.
It's nice. It's a different energy. People. It's a different vibe. It's a lighter air, fam. It's true.
Literally, man. So yeah, so when that time comes, I probably will leave London. But then, like you said, come into London. I'd want to move to Sticks, but not too far from London. Cause
would you? So if you was to move out, would you move out of the country or would you just move out of London?
I think I'd move out of London.
Would you stay in the UK though?
Yeah, I'd stay in the UK.
Really? Why?
My life is here. But then again, that brings another question of like, you need to come out of your comfort zone and experience new things. But at the moment, my life is here. I still haven't achieved the things that I want to achieve. I mean, by then, I probably would have achieved something. But I don't know. It depends on where I'm at. Right now, I don't think I'd want to move. I don't mind moving away for like 3 months and then coming back.
Yeah.
But full time moving away from England, I don't think so.
Tough. I hear it still. I think I'm on the same. Like there was part of me that wanted to leave as well, but I was like, fuck this, man. I want to get out of London. But I also can't picture life without London.
Exactly.
Well, at least without the UK.
Yeah.
I know if I'm in the UK, I can go wherever, but like, I can't. I think I'd be the same, back and forth. 6 months here, 6 months there, 6 months here, 6 months there.
Exactly, man. And like. Recently, I've been traveling England, and you know what? England is beautiful, man.
It's banging.
But like,
it's banging.
When I went Wales and Snowdonia, I was like, yo, this is nice.
Yeah,
man.
It's
like,
nice.
I finally get to see the mountains and stuff. Like, I've been so used to just being in the city, seeing skyscrapers, but not enjoying nature. Because I'm a nature man. I'm a scenic man.
Same,
bro. I love scenery. Like whenever I go on holidays, bro, I prefer to go see some some trees and. Rather than going to the club.
Facts.
So once I've like started visiting other places in England, I'm like, yo,
Yeah, it's banging.
This is
It's
nice,
actually
man. Like, this is lit.
nice,
Like,
man.
England is lit. Once you know left the doomy, moody London, it's nice, bro.
One of the places that did that for me was Lake District. Lake District, I lie.
Bro, Lake
Bro,
District
Lake
was
District.
so sick, man.
Lake District. That done it for me. So when I went out there and I was like, yo, this is in the UK, fam. Crazy. Now I understand why people actually just want to move out to the sticks.
Yeah, bro.
Makes
It's so much better, man. Because like 5 minute, well, or not 5 minute drive, but like say 20-minute drive, and you're seeing the mountains, man.
Yeah,
And just they're like, yeah, this is nice, bro. What can it? Where in London can you do that? Nowhere. You'd have to drive all the way to bloody Primrose Hill.
Even then, though, bro, it's a park with fucking metal fences everywhere. You still hear the cars. You still hear
Literally,
sirens.
there's no silence. The city
Yeah.
never sleeps.
Literally, bro. It's a concrete jungle for them. You have to drive like 2 hours out, and eventually you're out in the sticks. London's massive, bro. London's massive.
But yeah, London's massive with a lot of traffic.
Everyone, like a lot of foreigners that come here and I speak to, they're like, yo, like, I thought London was big, but I didn't know it was this fucking big, though, fam.
Yeah.
They ain't used to it, bro. Wherever they come from, they're like, cities are small, they're tiny, they're just little towns or whatever it is, but London's fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, compared to everywhere else, it's massive.
No.
Like, if you really want to explore London, you probably need a week. I
To
think.
do it properly.
Yeah.
Cool. So if let's say, for example, you had like a cousin coming from Colombia and it was like, yo, I'm in London for 2 weeks.
Where am I taking him?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll probably sort of. I don't know. Where would I start off, bro? Because there's so much. Bro, there's so much stuff. Alright. I probably would be smart about it and start from one side of London to the other side.
Right.
So let me think. What's on this side of London? What's
West.
on west?
Depends how far west you want to go, though. There's, bro,
Yeah.
This is the thing. There's so many things, but there's also nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, my earring fell out. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, literally, there's so many things, but not much.
Yeah, there's so much, but there's nothing at the same time.
There's a lot of same things.
Yeah.
A lot of parts are the same.
Yeah.
A lot of high streets are basically the same.
Yeah. So what would you take him to do?
What would I take him to do? I mean, to be honest, like obviously, he's a tourist, so he'll want to see all the tourist attractions.
Spots. But you know the main spots, you can do that in like 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're good with it, you can do it in a day.
Yeah, definitely, bro. You can do it at night, bro. At night, like at 1 a.m. when there's no one out.
Yeah,
bro, perfect. Bro, when I go on a jog with King, I go on jogs like late at night with King, and because obviously I live so local to all the tourist attractions, and I'm running at 1 a.m. and it's empty.
That's crazy. You take King on a run at 1 a.m.
Yeah, bro. I'll take it on a run at 1 a.m. bro, because there's no one there, so I don't have to weave in and
You don't have
out.
to worry about other
Through-
shit.
through-
Do you want him with a leash?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Through like public, so it's just me and him. And like, bro, when there's no one, it's so nice,
yeah,
so
peaceful.
beautiful, like so peaceful. Like there's, because bro, you've seen it how it is when it gets a lot of tourists. And it's packed and it's just so long. So yeah, if I had a cousin coming, yeah, I'll be like, yo, let's go like 1, 2 a.m. You'd love it, because bro, like there's no one there. You can take the pictures that you want. And it's so nice. I remember like during COVID, actually. During COVID, I would go on my bike and I just cycle everywhere. I'd cycle. I'd go cycle through places that would be busy at that time that I'd be going.
Like where?
Oxford Circus.
Yeah.
Oxford Circus was the first place that I went, during COVID when I was cycling. To see it empty, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because every time you go, bro, packed. Packed every time.
Even at night time, it's still busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even when I'm going on a run with King at like 1 a.m, I still see people out.
It's crazy.
And it's just like, yeah, I'd be you guys, because that's the right time to go out, because
100%.
no one's out. You don't have to be like crowded with a lot of people.
So yeah, nothing's open. That's the only caveat.
Yeah, that's the only bad. That's one bad thing about London. There's not a lot of things that are open till late.
Late night.
Yeah, because there's been times where I want to do something at like 2, 3 in the morning that isn't clubbing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, it's a bit boring, bro. Because the only thing that's open are either shisha lounges or clubs.
Yeah,
and I'm not trying to do neither.
Yeah, there isn't really much to do. Like, But even during the day, like let's say for example you wanted to go do something, like what would you go do?
What would
If
I
it's
go
during
do?
the day, like if it's not going to a pub, going to a bar, a restaurant, like what is it?
Activities, man. I mean, what? Am I taking my cousin or is it just like me? Are we talking about myself?
Right now, it's just personal preference.
Alright, cool.
Because you was like, if I want to do something at 2-3 a.m, there's nothing to do.
Yeah, obviously.
But if it's during the day, what would you
During the day. Alright, cool. Because there's so many things. Let me just think. It depends whether I want to be, doing something active or I want to do something that's, I have to use my brain. Like just activities like that. For example, like bouldering, bro. Bouldering is fun. Bro, hey, my forearm's been killing me the past 2 days.
No, I'm starting to get used to it. I went yesterday with one of my boys and his fingers were just getting torn up.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, your fingers not getting mashed up? And I'm like, bro, I don't know, fam. Not really.
So yeah, that's like one activity, like bouldering.
Nah, right. Yeah, I hear it.
It's something fun. It's something that isn't eating or drinking. Because I remember back in the day, yeah, most things would just be going to the club or going to a bar. I was like, man,
that's it, innit? Or going to a pub.
Shit, man. And but now there's so many other stuff to do, like bouldering, or if you want to go like just grabbing a line back and just cycling around. That's another thing. I like playing pool actually. I like playing pool. But I'm trying to think of something that you wouldn't have thought about. You know what I want to do, bro? Pottery.
Same, I can't lie. I want to
I've
give my
always
hand
wanted
a
to
go
do
at
pottery, you know. Like, I've been meaning to do it, but I just never had like the chance to do it. But like, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, pottery would be sick.
Like stuff like that, like pottery. What's the other one?
But is pottery an activity you can do with Mandem? I was just thinking about that now. Was that?
What with Mandem?
Could you get Mandem together and go do?
Yeah, I reckon so.
You reckon?
Yeah. I think there's specific Mandem that you can't do it with. like my boy with highlights, definitely not.
He'd be like, "Why are you taking me to this for?"
Bro, like, he'd be like, what? Yeah, bro. He'd be like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yeah,
I'm cutting.
I hear it. Still. Yeah, you gotta know your audience.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta know your audience.
So you gotta know your audience for that one.
Like,
yeah, funny,
pottery, bro. Like, I'd love to do pottery. And what's another thing I'd love to do? Oh, there's one thing I'm gonna start doing, but this is completely different. But I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna learn how to drift.
Oh, hard still.
I want to learn how to drift, bro.
Hard still.
I'm actually gonna go take a course. Yeah, I need to pay for the course. I want to take the course and learn how to drift.
Nah, learn how to drift properly.
Yeah.
Just start doing donuts in your car, in the car park, bro.
Well, you know what? I need to search for like a place where they have like some sort of sim, like a simulator,
and you can learn to drift.
Yeah, because bro, when I went, did I tell you that I went to do like drifting classes one time?
Yeah.
Bro, there was this like 15-year-old drifting mad,
just doing his thing,
bro, doing his thing, bro. Like everyone was like, all the instructors were impressed. Like, oh, what the fuck is this man? And then he obviously came out the car like, yeah, I've been practicing on the sim.
That's crazy.
And I'm
I didn't know. Like, I knew sims were good, but I didn't know they were that fun.
Bro, I want to try a sim just to see how it is.
Need to get the F1 sim back. Remember we went to the fucking expo, the sales thing. That day was
the whole day you were just there on the sim trying to win that Xbox.
I could not give a shit, bro. I was. You think I was there to sell to IT Dunnies, bro? As soon as I knew there was a fucking cybersecurity expo, yeah, I was like, they sponsor F1 teams, bro.
Yeah.
There's gonna be F1 sims. I'm going there and I'm just having fun, fam. Almost won that fucking expo.
Almost, bro. You had so many attempts and you almost won it. But yeah, bro, I want to do like a drift sim and just learn how to drift. And then, because this is gonna sound like this is gonna sound like a fantasy, but I want it to be a reality, and it's going to be. I want to learn how to drift, so whenever I go to Japan, I can. Whenever I go to Japan,
do a Lewis Hamilton.
I can literally, bro. And you see the video. Bro, I want to go to Japan. Rent myself a Skyline and start drifting.
Just be a menace, fam. Do a Lewis Hamilton.
And bro, that's the what's the word? That's what I want to do, man.
Yeah,
that's a fantasy that I want.
It's like a bucket list thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
literally.
like a bucket list thing, fam.
So it's something that I really want to do, man. Learn how to drift. Because, bro, ever since I was a kid, yeah, drifting has always been, like, fascinating to me.
Yeah.
How man have just go around the corner.
Sideways.
Yeah, literally.
Car, it's hard.
It's crazy, man. So, yeah, learning how to drift is definitely something on my bucket list. And it's something that I'm going to achieve, man.
Do it, man. I can't lie, do it, bro.
Because, bro, who knows how to drift? No one. So imagine you jump in a car, yeah? Like, oh yeah, let's go for a ride, and then imagine you start.
Yeah, just pull the handbrake. What are you doing? Just going sideways, and I say, oh, calm down.
But yeah, man, that's something that I really, really want to learn how to do, man. Because drifting just looks it's fascinating to me. It's like there's not a lot of stuff that fascinate me, but drifting,
it's fascinating. Have you ever been to them car link ups that they do?
Nah,
you never been to them. So like. But I don't have a car in it, so I barely go. But one of my boys had a Civic, an R-Type, the old ones that you can like proper kit out and shit. Yeah, he had bare brethren that also had like cars that they would kit out and shit like that, and they do like car link ups where they go to like, don't know, like an Asda garage or something, and just every man in their BMs are doing like donuts in the garages and shit like that.
Nah, I need to go to one though. I need to go to one because they look sick.
They're hard, bro. And you just see man them just drifting in circles doing donuts.
Yeah.
And one car's going, then another one joins in, and they're going around like this together, bro. It's fucking nuts, man. It's sick though, bro.
That's what I'm trying. Like, I want to learn how to do that. Just get my car, and then just like, take
the Fiat and go.
Literally, bro. But yeah, man, I really want to learn how to drift, man. It's a skill that I really want. Even though it doesn't,
there's no practical use.
Yeah, there's no practical use for it. It's just sick, man. It's so sick, and it's like calisthenics.
Yeah,
certain man can't do certain skills, and then when you see someone do that skill, you're like, "Raw, that's mad."
Yeah. There's no practical use to it. But having the skill itself is that.
That's like you look at it, oh shit. You look at it and you're like, that skill's mad. How the fuck did he do it? So yeah, same with drifting, man. Like you see a man just bust a corner, and you're like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
That's so sick. Like there's no use for it, but just having that skill is
in the repertoire
sick,
is in itself something. Yeah, no, I hear it still. That's lit, fam. Yeah, bro. What was the alarm? You got something to go?
Oh no. So I have an alarm for the deliveries at work.
Oh.
So there's a cut-off time at 3. So I have this alarm where it just reminds me that I need to place an order for the things.
I hear it still.
So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
I can't lie. That alarm itself bugs me out. It gives me PTSD, man. Bro, it's an alarm. The sound just bugs me because obviously it wakes me up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hate someone waking me up. So obviously so that just waking me up every day, just hearing that sound, I was like, oh fuck off, man. But I do need to change the sound because that sound itself.
You have to make it the most horrible sound it is, though. So
I guess so. And like every time that sound goes off at work, that people at work like, oh, turn that shit off. I'm just like, don't worry, man. I feel the same way, man. I'm turning it off.
So I'm in your team, bro.
Yeah, literally. I use that alarm to just remind myself, like, hey, Julian, you need to do the orders, man.
But yeah, man, I reckon we cut it there, though, bro.
That was a. How long was that?
Hefty sesh, bro. Was that 2 hours?
2 hours. How long are usually your pods?
Depends, man. It varies with people. Like some people can go from like an hour. Some people is like 2, 3.
Yeah.
By myself, it's like half an hour, an hour. The last episode that I did by myself was like an hour and a half. It was long, bro. But that was because it was like I just wanted to sit down and like recap on my entire year in it. I wanted to like go over the experiences that I had in that year, the things that I learned, and articulate it. Because I find that when I like, this is also another reason why I do the podcast and why I do episodes alone, in it, because I find that if I sit down and I speak what I think, I can clarify my thoughts a lot better. It's kind of like why people journal, innit? People journal because writing down what you're thinking, like you clarify shit a lot more better and easier, and it becomes more clear, innit? So I find that like doing that same thing but in the form of like a podcast and just speaking about it helps me like clarify my thoughts a lot better still, and I'm able to go back and reflect on a lot and be like, right, I even missed out on this little gem here, and like when that happened or whatever it was. And yeah, bro, so it varies, isn't it? Like sometimes I might have a lot to say, sometimes I don't, but that my last one by myself, the 2024 recap, bro, it was like an hour and a half of just pure gems. I even had like on my notebook, I just had like bare different things that I had learnt during the year that I had experienced, and I was like, yep, not doing that again, not doing that again. This is what I learned. This one.
It's just a self-reflection pod episode.
Yeah, bro. That's all it is, fam. And
That's what you need.
It's good, bro, because I think one, it gives me clarity, but then two, it also, like, the reason why I put it on camera, and even like the reason why I put it out there, not why I put it on camera, but why I put it out there, is because part of me feels as though, like, instead of telling people how to do it, you can just show them. And then when you show them, like, maybe people will be like, oh, like, that's not too different from what I do, or, oh, like, maybe that's like a different approach that I can maybe try out and see if that helps too. And if it helps one person, bro, then at least I've helped one more person in the world that, like, you know, might not have approached life in that kind of way. So, yeah, bro.
Where do you see the pod at the end of the year? Where do you want the pod to be?
Oh, you know what? Let's not even end it here, because I can't lie. There's a few things that like I also want to speak about business wise too, that like, maybe you share some same views on. But I think end of the year, I would like to be in a position where I can do the podcast full time and I don't have to worry about anything else now. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just keep on building onto what I'm trying to build now. So the reason why I came back on socials was to start pushing a podcast, because like I said on one of the episodes, I can't remember which one it was now, like I had gotten to a point there where I was like 25, 26 episodes in, and I wasn't pushing nothing, I wasn't doing nothing, but I had all this content. And I was like, cool, like, you know what? I actually have something that I can share. I'm not sharing an idea that I'm going to start. I actually have something that I can share. There's two different things, in it. Like, one is telling people this is what I'm going to do and sharing it. The other one is this is what I've done and sharing it. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like this is what I've done, let me share it.
So people can learn.
Just so that they can see, innit? And also not just so that they can see, but like for myself, it makes it even more real. Like, I spent a whole year doing all of this, and it's something that I'm proud of. And if it's something that I'm proud of, like, why am I not going to give that to the world? And like show the world like what I've been up to? Not in kind of like a put it in your face way and like look at me, like look at what I've been doing, but just more so like, no,
to help them.
This is me, this is what I've been doing, and it's helped me. So like, if it can help you, it can help you too, sort of thing, innit?
Yeah.
And so when I come back on socials, like I just started like, don't know, posting like the same things that basically I was doing, which was taking like my thumbnails and posting that, like taking the intro of the clips of the podcast and like just posting the intro, so it's kind of like a little trailer and stuff like that. And then I started speaking to a bunch of people, and they were like, yo, like, why don't you try this, why don't you try that, like, why don't you try and make it or clean it up a little bit more, why don't you have a little page for your podcast and this and that and the next. And now I'm at a point where, this is what I was telling you earlier downstairs, that I'm trying to build a podcast to be a place, like, to be a lot more professional, bro, to be a lot more like cleaner, to be a place that's like, just to take care of it a lot more, bro, because at the end of the day, I've worked so hard to build something. If I'm going to present it to the world, like, I might as well take pride in how I present it too, bro, you know what I'm saying? So end of the year, hopefully, bro, I'm at a place where the podcast is like flowing nicely, 2-3 episodes a week, everything's nice and clean, it's a good space for people to come and see and like navigate and just experience. And maybe, I don't know, bro, just like learn a thing or two too, bro, because I also want to learn a lot. Like, the whole reason why I started the podcast was so that I can learn. Like, I want to speak to people that are like-minded, I want to speak to people that have something to offer, I want to speak to people that have different views. Like, I want to speak to people and just learn, bro. I've learned the most in life just having conversations with peers. And yeah, bro, like, if that's something that I've been able to do for myself, like, why not document that and share it and give that to people so that they can learn too. So end of the year, bro, hopefully that's where it goes, man. But yeah,
full time.
Yeah, bro, the thing that I wanted to ask you though was, like, starting your business and obviously curating it to a place that where you are now, what's some of the biggest things that you've taken away from it, and how have you, or like, what have you done that has allowed you to see growth?
Experience, doing it every day, being committed to the cause. 1% a day is better than nothing. So as long as you're doing something that's within that work, it's better than doing nothing, bro. Like literally, I'd make sure if I don't have any work to do for my clients, I would learn something new that I could then implement into my clients' work. So I would make sure, whether there's work or not, that I'm doing something in that field that's going to benefit myself in the long run and improve. So whenever I have a new client, I'm a better person than I was. I'm a better marketer than I was, a week ago or a day ago. So I try to, learn new things every day. And yeah, I try to do something every day. And that's consistency is the most important. Consistency and discipline are the two most important things that you need to grow, whether it be yourself or your business. Those are the two things, the two factors that I've taken away since I've started. Those are the two things that I've,
taken away.
Yeah, taken away, and I take pride on. Especially when it comes to like gym. I'm being disciplined at the gym will help you so much in other stuff. Like, bro, I'm committed and I'm disciplined to going to the gym, whether I feel like it or not. It's something that's part of my daily routine, and that's like with work. Work is part of my daily routine where I have no choice. I have to do it. I go to the gym because I want to stay fit, healthy. I want to look good. I want to feel good. Same with work. I do this every day so I can make money, level myself up. I see life is a video game, yeah,
bro, facts.
And you're a character and you need XP to level up. So doing something every day, you're gonna level up, you're gonna get bare XP, and then you're gonna get to a point where you have so much experience, life experience. It's just gonna be easy for you because if someone comes to you with a certain problem, you're like, oh yeah, just do this and that, and then it works, and they're like, oh, bloody hell.
Yeah. That's one thing that I've also discovered too, that I might have a particular issue and I might not know how to solve it, but just doing something about it anyway.
Yeah.
You're not finding an answer somewhere. You end up discovering the answer somewhere. Even if you make a mistake in the beginning, eventually oh fuck, no, I know how to do it properly, and you go and do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I hear you on that one still, man. One thing that I've been trying to do recently as well, ever since coming back on socials, and I think this is the sick thing that I find about socials now, is that it forces me to have to keep up with posting content, being on top of my shit, always doing something. So it forces me to be doing shit every day. And now that for the past month I've been doing stuff every day on a podcast, I've had a moment of reflection where I've sat back and I was like, you know what, I've always said to myself that at least fairly recently as well, I've been saying to myself a lot that I want to do the podcast full time, and here I am doing it full time, bro. I'm doing it every day. I'm recording episodes 2-3 times a week. I've got my own channel, I've got my own socials, and hopefully we're building more, and I'm even now starting to make it look professional, which I think is also important too. And I don't know, I do now feel a crazy buzz and a crazy momentum, and just a crazy I feel a good energy around the whole thing, and I think that does come from doing something every day for it.
Yeah.
So with you in a business, doing something every day, leveling up and getting that XP, so you can just get better and better and better, and you can improve and improve and improve. I've also found the same thing.
Exactly. You don't want to plateau.
Yeah.
You want to do something that's gonna at least, like I said, if it's 1%, bro, better than zero. You want to do something that's improving you, improving your business, improving the pod, whatever it is. You want to do something every day, man. So yeah, consistency and being disciplined are the two most important things in my life. Because a lot of people they say, oh yeah, I'm motivated to do this. They blame motivation on certain things.
Yeah, why they don't do certain stuff.
And it's not that, man. It's you being disciplined to the cause that you want. The question is do you really want it? How bad do you want it? And that's something that plays in my head every day. Like, Julian, how bad do you want it? Do you really want it? Do you really want your business to be here? Do you really want to go Thailand for like 3 months? Do you really want this and that? And I'm like, yeah. So I force myself to do something every single day, bro. And
to work towards it.
Literally. And eventually you're gonna get to that position and you're like, it wasn't that hard.
Wow.
Okay. I take it back.
I get it. Because you're there now. Like, once you're there. It's like, oh, I'm actually here. Oh, was it really that hard? No, like, I actually put myself through it. No, I get what you're saying.
All that worrying and stressing about, oh, am I gonna make it or not?
Yeah.
No, man, just put your head down. Do the stuff that you need, that you need to do. Because a lot of people know what they need to do, but they don't do it because they're like, oh yeah, if I do it.
They stress about the uncontrollables. They stress about the outcomes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're stressing like, oh yeah, what if it doesn't work? If it doesn't work, it's calm.
Yeah,
move on.
I've stopped stressing about shit like that.
You move on. That's a lesson. You learn from it, and then you can apply it onto something else. But that's how I see life. I forgot the original question that you asked, but I've just kind of spiraled.
Yeah, we've gone on a tangent
away.
This one way.
But yeah, to the viewers, man, consistency and discipline are the two most important things, man. Trust me. Like
100%.
100%, man. It's
hands down, bro. If you actually want to do something, like if there's a particular interest that you have, and like if there's a pursuit you actually want to go down and pursue, fam, you just got to do it every day.
Literally, and like, I'll give you an example. Just me being at the gym. Like, when you first met me, bro, I was a little skinny, bro. I had no muscle. I was flat. I was what's it, skinny fat. I had nothing, and then I was just like, no, man, I want to be wedge.
Yeah, it's got to change.
I want to be bolo, and then bro, I made a change, and now it's something that I have to maintain now because this is me, man. This is who I am. Everyone now knows me as Julian being wedge, bolo, fit. Because before it wasn't that, but now like a lot of people like, this is normal now.
Yeah, man. That comes from consistency and discipline, isn't it?
Exactly, and it shows. Having a fit body, I think it shows a certain character of you being, putting your head down and working on something that you want to.
Yeah.
Like, if you can get abs, I think you can get anything in life.
You think so?
Yeah, if you put your head down, because obviously abs, not everyone has abs.
I think it's hard to maintain abs.
It's hard to maintain it, but to get going from like skinny fat or fat and then get abs, it's hard. There's a lot of hard obstacles that you got to get through.
It's
dieting, exactly. If you can get through that mental barrier of having to eat certain foods, avoid certain foods, stop drinking, bro, I personally think you could apply them same skills to something else and then
make it out of the mud.
Basically.
Yeah, I hear it still. So basically, more of the story is go gym.
Go gym.
More of the story is go gym. Facts, yeah, man. I reckon we can leave it there then. That was calm. That was nice. That's a good way to end it still.
Literally.
Yeah, man. Jules, thank you for jumping on, bro.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Man, I hope you enjoyed that still.
I did.